Alright, hi guys. I'm back to do a quick video for you guys. This one is actually a natural hair video, and it's just a really quick video showing you how I refresh my second and third day wash and goes. So I washed my hair yesterday using the Carol's Daughter Precaxi Nectar line. And then I went ahead and sealed everything with my Wetline Xtreme Gel. And at night, I prefer the banding method over the pineapple method because my hair is very short. So the pineapple method doesn't really do much for the back of my hair. So with the banding method, I believe I have 7 sections. And I actually band with small black rubber bands instead of the big hair ties. You can use the hair ties if your hair is longer, if your hair is thicker. Thanks to pregnancy and many other things, my hair is a little bit thinner. So I just take a few sections and I band them with the rubber bands. So I'm going to show you now how I go ahead and refresh my hair for second day. So all I use is the what is this, mango and lime Jamaican black castor oil. See if we can focus. There we go. So first I take a little bit of that on my hands, and I'd say that's about a little less than a dime size amount. Rub that all over my hands, and then I take it and I just kind of scrunch along the length of my bands here. And what this does is kind of dissolves the cast, number one, from the gel. The Wetline Xtreme Gel does create a little bit of a cast. So this dissolves that, but then it also starts to bring the curls back to life. So then we're going to go ahead and begin taking down the bands. I have a mirror here, so that's why I keep looking down, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and take the bands out. Also with the rubber bands, I do not tie them around twice. I simply just do one time, just like that. So it comes off very, very easily. I don't want any hard creases or extra tension with the rubber bands, because as you know, rubber bands on natural hair can cause a little bit of pulling, which can lead to breakage. So I do very, very little. Each section has about 2 rubber bands, and that's one at the base of my hair to keep it stretched, and then another one here at the ends, and that's just to preserve the curl. So I'm going to take these out. If you hear commotion in the background, that's because Itty Bitty is right there. She's soaking up some sun and listening to her mommy talk. So I'm just going to take these out. This is the final one. Okay. So now that the rubber bands are out, I gently begin to separate the sections. And I say gently because you don't want to disturb your curls too much. That will cause frizz. If you're like me and you don't mind a little bit of frizz, then you can get in there a little more vigorously to open your curls up. But I usually try to keep day 2 somewhat frizz-free because my hair typically only lasts 3 or 4 days. So I like day 2 to still be somewhat tame, because day 3, honey. So I really like that Carol's Daughter Wash and Go leave-in, the Precaxi Nectar line. But I have noticed, and this is only my second or third time using it, maybe second. I do notice that I get a little bit of like very mild flaking. I've only used it with the Wetline Xtreme Gel, so I don't know if maybe it's the Wetline Gel doing that or if it's the Carol's Daughter. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna try it again with maybe my Eco Styler gel or even the Diva Curl gel and see what it's talking about. So then I just take and gently shake it out just like this. Shake out both sides. So as you can see, it is snowing in here. Creates like this very fine little flakage that I don't know if I like. So I'm going to take my mirror here. Now sometimes with my haircut, I will take and pull some of this hair back off my ear like that, just to do a quick little style. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to fluff. So then next, the handy dandy pick. This is just a typical plastic pick. I believe this one is from Sally's for maybe $1 or less. Any pick works. If you use a metal pick, that's absolutely fine. I don't really have a preference on the pick. I just liked this one because it was purple. So then we're just going to take the pick, and right here at the root, we're just going to gently give some volume. Same thing on the other side. And like I said, on day 2, I am somewhat tame with my hair because I don't usually get more than 4 days out of my hair due to the length. So I like to preserve as much curl as possible. With that being said, I'm just not going to go crazy with the pick. I'm going to take a little gel. Just kind of tame that here. Now, I don't know if I like that. Now, if you want, you can stop here. Or if you're like me and you just have to do the most, then you can go ahead and slay the baby edges. So once again, I'm going to take the Wetline Xtreme Gel, and this is the clear one with the green top. I haven't tried the blue one. If you guys have tried the blue one, let me know how you like it, because I don't know if there's a real difference. I personally love this gel. So if the blue one is better, let me know. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that gel on my finger. You can't even really see that. There you go. We're going to slick these baby hairs. So I'm just going to go ahead. Just like that. On this side. Just like so. I don't really do under here on this side because it's covered up by my hair, so it's a little unnecessary. And then I'm just going to take my handy dandy toothbrush and we're just going to swoop some of that hair down. Just like that. Then with this little piece, we're going to twirl it with our finger because you're not cooperating. Alright, you guys. That is the look. Let me adjust my camera. So really simple. And I usually do this every night and morning. So typically, like I said, my wash and go will last me about 3 to 4 days at this length. I feel like if my hair were a little bit longer, I might be able to stretch it a little bit longer, but because it's shorter, when it does get frizzy, it is a no-go. But on the plus side, because it is shorter, styling my wash and go is not very tedious because I don't have a lot of hair to work with. So yes, so this is how I refresh it. I take the rubber bands, those same 14 rubber bands that I just showed you. I use those every single night, and I then apply either, I have my little turban that I'll wear sometimes, and this is just a little turban that I picked up, my God, years ago. I believe this is from Forever 21. I could be wrong, it could be Target, but it's one of the two. Picked that up years ago, and sometimes I will place that over the bands because it's a little cuter and, you know, looks cute for my husband. Or sometimes it's just the straight satin bonnet, no fuss. Okay, so 7 little ponytails, 2 little rubber bands, put your bonnet on. When you wake up in the morning, a lot of times I will leave my hair in the bands when I hop in the shower because the steam will help kind of open the curls up and keep them stretched. You know, the steam will refresh the curls but not revert my hair because it is still banded. Usually I'll do that. I'll let it dry for another 15-20 minutes while I do my makeup, or while I get the kids ready, or while I eat breakfast, or anything else. I'll let it stay stretched, and then I'll go ahead, once it's dried a little bit again, I will go ahead and remove the bands and then do this. I just apply the castor oil and then slick my edges. On day 3 and 4, I will sometimes reapply product. It really depends on how I'm feeling, how my hair is looking, things like that. But normally it is simply the castor oil, and then I will add, you know, gel to certain curls that need it, and then gel to my edges, and that is it. So it's really simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the first of many natural hair videos. I have decided that I am going to take you guys to the salon with me, to let you guys see some before and after pictures of some of my clients in the salon. And then also some natural hair tutorials of my own when I decide to do a wash and go, or twist outs, things like that. I will film them for you guys. So I appreciate you watching, and thanks. Bye.